Today I'm going to tell you the incredible story about a copyright claim on my Roland D20 synthesizer video, the legendary Roland D50 sound designer, and a Bengali pop star from Calcutta. You couldn't make this stuff up. I recently received yet another copyright violation notice from YouTube, this time about my Roland D20 tutorial factory reset video. This seems to be happening more and more often these days. Sometimes it can be because I'm doing a cover of a well-known pop tune, and that's, I suppose, fair enough, even though a little bit annoying, but this is something completely different. Unfortunately, I've noticed an increasing number of these claims are fraudulent, meaning that all the monetization from the video goes to the dubious claimant, and even to some extent control of the video instead of going to the content creator or the rightful owner of the copyright. This has just happened to me and it feels so blatantly wrong and sad and frustrating that I wanted to make this video to tell people what's going on and also to call out these guys. So here is the video in question. Just showing how to connect up the synthesizer here. Skip ahead. I can't play the whole thing, otherwise I'll get another copyright strike. Here you can see us starting on the synth. The purpose of this video is to demonstrate how to load the factory presets back into the D20 if you've done, for example, a battery reset. So this is a tutorial video. I'm hoping this will create some service for the synthesizer community and help owners of these magnificent old vintage synthesizers get their instruments up and running again. To make the video more entertaining and enjoyable to watch and to give a bit of context on the topic, I chose to use and play, as you heard there, the Roland D20 factory demo songs, the ROM songs as they were called, which showcased what the instrument can do. And as you heard, they are really quite fabulous, so I really wanted to feature them on this video. Yes, back in the day, a lot of keyboards and synths had factory songs included, which I used to really enjoy listening to in the music store. Now, I'm well aware that I'm not entitled to use this music on the video because I don't own the copyright to it, but I did feel that it was in some ways could be considered fair use because it's setting some context to an educational video. But yes, I'm on shaky ground, I acknowledge that. You might think that if you purchased a synthesizer or keyboard and it has demo songs on board that you can do whatever you like with them, but that seems to be not the case. In the manual we can see that the copyright for this particular song, My Brother, is owned by Adrian Scott, who happens to be one of the legendary designers and sound programs of the Roland D50. In fact, all of the D series synths. So one of my heroes, in fact. And it's also fun to see Eric Persing mentioned in the credits too. And I have to say that the demo songs on the D20, including this one, were absolutely fantastic, especially given the limitations of the synthesizers at the time, so real respect and credits to Adrian Scott on that. If Roland felt that I was using their music inappropriately and submitted a copyright claim, then I'd be totally okay with that and do whatever it took to put the matter right. But it wasn't Roland that submitted the claim. So the way the YouTube copyright ID match works is that when I upload a video, it's scanned against a database of copyrighted material to see if there's any similarities in the video that I'm uploading with the audio or video. And copyright owners can scan the entire YouTube content catalog for audio or video that matches what they own. It's actually, as a developer, an incredible system. All this happens in a matter of minutes. And just imagine the number of videos that are uploaded and archived in YouTube today. It's simply mind-boggling. At the end of the day, I think it's a really great system, and we do need to protect artists from having their material re-uploaded to YouTube and stolen just for views and monetization. The trouble is, though, is that the system seems to be exploited by individuals or organizations that are submitting copyright claims on other people's videos for material that they do not even own the copyright for. And in this way, if they do it in volume, they can monetize thousands of videos across the entire platform and create quite a nice little revenue for themselves. It's just another get-rich-quick money-grabbing scheme. Let me show you the claim for this particular video because it's completely absurd. The copyright claim for this video comes from Eric on behalf of Mayer Cassettes PVT Limited, based in Kolkata, India, who are representing their artist Arya Jun. According to the claim, we can see that the video matches the track. I won't even attempt to say that. What? Let's take a listen. Here he is then, a handsome Bollywood looking film star. Let's take a listen. Again, can't play it all because I'll get another copyright strike from this guy. I'm just going to skip ahead. Maybe you could hear enough there, but what you're hearing there is My Brother, the D20 Factory song composed by Adrian Scott. Let's skip ahead. Okay, you get the idea. He or his record company or his composers have taken the D20 Factory demo song and he's singing over the top of it. Other than that, it's a pretty nice track. I dig it. An Indian friend of mine, Hitash, tells me that the singer here is singing in Bengali, which is one of the widely spoken languages in Calcutta or Kolkata in India. So that's probably what's going on here. It's a fine track. I dig the track, but I do take issue to the fact that he's singing over the D20 demo songs. And even more annoying is that he's chosen to take ownership and claim my video because I'm demonstrating the original composition. Yes, you can understand perhaps why I'm a little bit frustrated about this. Now, of course, there's a possibility that the Indians got permission from Roland or Adrian to use their track in their song, but what do you guys think? What are my options then? Well, I have already disputed this claim, of course, but they rejected it, which leaves me with the only option really to modify my video, to remove the soundtrack, take it down completely, which is a shame because the video is doing quite well and it's obviously providing a service to the community, or I could just let them own my video. There is one other option, but it's not really an option. I could appeal this particular claim, but Google make it very clear that if you appeal a claim and you don't yourself own the copyright, then they can shut down your channel for good. So I've got an awful lot to lose by appealing, and it's simply just not worth me fighting it. So I just have to give in and let the Indians win. Nothing against Indians, by the way. I've got tons of Indian friends and the food is the best in the world, and I also love the music. Yes, I've got everything to lose. 6 years of hard work, thousands of hours creating my channel, whereas they've got nothing to lose really. They could just get their account terminated and they'll create another fake one and start doing it all over again. In fact, I feel that making this video is somewhat risky as well, actually calling this claimant out, making this case public, and also shining a bit of a light on how the YouTube copyright ID system is somewhat broken. If my channel disappears overnight, then you know why. The outcome then is that Eric will monetize this video. He'll get all the revenue from ads. He'll have control over the video as well, which is somewhat more frustrating for me. It's not about the money, and the $1 or $2 I earn from this video probably means more to Eric and his friends than it does to me. But the real issue is that they take ownership of the video. They can shut it down if they want to, they can mute the audio, they can block it in certain regions. That's the frustration for me, after putting in hours of research, making the video and uploading it, all the effort I've taken, and now I don't fully own the video or have control over it. It's sad, it's sad. And this is one of the things that I struggle with the most. These kind of copyright claims is what really kind of makes me think twice about if I should even continue uploading music content to YouTube. It's incredibly frustrating. So I'm sorry to make a video with me just ranting, but I'm a man of principle and I just feel it's so wrong that these guys are apparently ripping off myself, Roland, and Adrian Scott, who wrote the fantastic original composition. And there's absolutely nothing I can do. I cannot appeal it, but I can make this video in any case to highlight the issue, and hopefully you found it somewhat interesting. I hope to see you again on a new video if they don't shut down my channel. I'll see you again soon. Cheerio.